Hello and welcome to another quick little update video about my Kawasaki KZ750. And right on cue, the cat appears. Yes, there's some catnip there for you. You might wonder why we're in front of the fire looking at a tray of sand. Well, the tray of sand is drying out, so all will become clear in the fullness of the next 5 minutes. Well, cut to the garage, and what I've been doing is messing about with exhausts here. So I've got my right angle, one of the right angles for the come off the head here, and I've made a flange for the end of it, which is to be welded on. Can I get back enough to show this? Right, it's not quite following the frame. The original one on these Z750B series followed the frame exactly, and I didn't quite like the look of it. I was going to try and straighten these 90 degrees slightly to make it sit like that, but I actually think it looks better. I found a few ones online, pictures of them. I'm going to cut that corner on the frame there as well, sort of with a shallower angle that will cut across it like that before it goes underneath. I think it looks better. I found a few like that, it just looks neater. I found some of them that are just, the angles are all wrong, obviously aftermarket ones and things, but I think that's what I'm going to go for. For the angle at the bottom there, it's quite a shallow angle. I've actually got this piece of pipe. That's exactly the angle I need, so I can use that as a pattern. Now, where the sand comes into play is I've core drilled a hole in the concrete here, and I've pressed in a piece of tube. It's got a slightly flared end on it as well, so there isn't a sharp edge. And what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to attempt to do, is some sand bending. I've been meaning to try this for a very long time. So I've watched quite a few videos on it. It seems to be a big thing in Japan. There's a lot of kind of Japanese guys make custom built pipes using sand bending. Plenty of people elsewhere as well. I found videos of a guy in America somewhere in the States who did it wrong, so he actually showed you what he'd learned from doing it wrong. And I've got this piece of pipe to slip over that. So I'll heat it and gently put the bend in it that I need. That's the plan anyway. So I've got plenty of MAP gas. Oh, it's actually a modern equivalent of MAP gas. It burns hotter than MAP gas. I think that'll be enough to heat it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that a try. I thought possibly I could have used this as a former if I'd split it, halved it, and I could have used it, but unfortunately these pipes don't fit in. More or less the same size. So I'm not going to be doing that, but I can use it as a pattern because that's exactly the angle I want. And then I'm still deciding what to do with the silencers. The original 750 exhausts went up like that, if I can get back far enough, which I think is probably the way to go. The BSA and Triumph that used these silencers was actually down like that, but I think that'll be too low. You corner, leaned over too far, it'll be, so probably go like that, like the original. Anyway, I shall get back with another video doing my sand bending. I will see how well it works. Oh, and that there is Munton's Gold Highland Heavy Ale, and I've had a couple of samples of it. It's only been there about a week. It's pretty good, but I'm on a ketogenic diet at the moment after the excesses of Christmas and New Year, so I'm going to wait another couple of weeks before I try it again. So hopefully it'll be even better. Let's see if we can find the cat doing something interesting. Oh, you're just sitting at the window. You seem a bit happier now. You going to say something? No, I'm going to jump down. To the fire, of course. No, you've not to use the sand as a toilet. No. Go outside. Yes, that's not your toilet. I maybe need to sit it up on the top of the fire. You weren't very happy earlier. Some cat must have invaded your area. We were extremely unhappy. The tail was up like a toilet brush, and the hair down her back was all standing on end, and you were not happy. You even attacked me when I tried to stroke you. As the vet says, his black tortoiseshells are the worst ones.